Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. You all may call me Pharaoh, and I'm joined with...
Gimme.
And welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney's Spirit of Justice.
Woo!
Last time we left off, we agreed to face Phoenix Wright in court. So now it's a civil case between boss versus mentor, I guess. Or boss versus...
Protege.
Protege, there you go. Forgot boss mentor, the same thing. So regardless, yeah, we were just kind of battling it out. It took us a little while to figure out the first cross-examination of Emma, and now we're going to hear what this douchebag has to say about his history of the clan.
Yay.
Here we go. My ancestor was praised as a benevolent ruler. He protected the spirit mediums, a minority back then, from the rest of the locals. Some discriminated against them, you see, while others tried to abuse their power. As thanks, Omni Faye gave the crystal she has specifically made as a gift to him. I am a descendant of that great lord. As such, my political power and influence is backed by centuries of history. Well, that devolved into a great load of self-aggrandizing propaganda fast. As you can see, the Crystal of Omnifae is an heirloom of the esteemed house of Attition. And you have proof that it has always been in the Attition family? I have someone who gave a statement to that effect. My client's neighbor, one Ives Shinito? Shinito?
Ives Shinito?
Ives Shinito. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. One Ives Shinito, age 85, gave the following statement. The Attitian showed me the crystal back when I was but a lad.
Objection!
Jeez, Apollo, wait.
Can we really trust the memory of an old man? Mr. Justice, would you care to explain that statement to the judge?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh! I didn't mean... What I'm trying to say is, never underestimate the memory of your elders. I may forget my verdicts the next day, but the memories of my past are clear as day. Therefore, I find Mr. Ives Shinito's statement to be perfectly credible.
Wow, did you see how Mr. Wright got the judge on his side? That's definitely a trick I want up my sleeve.
You're not helping, Athena.
That was your fault.
True. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Justice.
Yeah, whippersnapper.
You little bastard. Oh yeah, now I see the whole thing between Apollo and Phoenix. Like, oh, that's weird. Okay. I'm not sure what to do besides pressing.
Okay. I'm looking at the evidence really quick.
And I'll look through statements. My ancestor was praised as a benevolent ruler. He protected spirit mediums. Some discriminated against them, you see, while others tried to abuse them. She gave him the crystal she had specifically made as a gift to him. I am a descendant of that great lord. As such, my political power and influence is backed by centuries of history.
Okay, there's no evidence we have that actually is important to this except the orb itself.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. In that case, I think we're just going to keep pressing. Just keep press.
Should we start on the first statement then?
Yep.
Alright.
That object you set down there, is this something of importance to you? It's a name placard. This one here belonged to my grandfather, Abraham Attition. He had it custom made during his distinguished political career. It's special because it was crafted from the finest Italian plastic. I wasn't aware the Italians were famous for their fine plastic. You can touch it if you want. No, thank you, sir.
No, thank you.
No, I'm fine. Very well. I'll just continue with my testimony. My ancestor was praised as a benevolent ruler, but he was also an eminent politician. And then it goes off to say that he protected the spirit mediums. Okay, how so? So I take it the relationship with the Fate clan was a close one. a smooth and open line of communication with my entire electorate. That is the politician way.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was asking about your ancestor.
Whether it's about me or my ancestor, feel free to ask me anything you like. Transparency in government, that's the politician way.
More like dodging questions, that's the politician way. Thanks, I'll be sure to ask when I have something you'll actually answer.
As I was saying, the Audition family protected the face spirit mediums back then.
And, some abused their power, others discriminated against them. Let's hear about that. Spirit mediums were targets of discrimination?
Yes, some people even treated them like they were monsters. The transformation mediums underwent when channeling spirits frightened the locals. And then there were those who tried to use them.
You mean they sought to control the channeling powers of the mediums?
Discriminating against the minority is absolutely despicable. A vote for me is a vote to end discrimination. I vow to root it out wherever it may be. That is my promise to you.
He's totally ignoring your questions. It's like you're a moderator at a political debate. How convenient.
Speaking of
today.
Right. Like I said, this video is being recorded so early that the next president's probably decided, and oh well.
Yeah.
God.
And only he cares about his talking points. As thrilling as your campaign is, can we please get back to your testimony?
As you wish. Now then, as for the crystal of Ami Faye.
She said it was specifically made for him. Let's hear more about that, actually. You said she had it made. So when was it? Then it was made in Japan?
That's right. They say she hired a famous craftsman to make it. And they say it's quite valuable, too.
And you were going to take such a priceless family heirloom? And just give it to your patron?
That's so typical of you ignorant common types. Making difficult decisions when the chips are down is what being a politician's all about.
But only when it's in service of your own political career, you mean?
The crystal is a testament to my ancestors' remarkable achievements. And furthermore...
you're a descendant. Let's hear about that. So tell me, Mr. Audition Wimperson, are you famous in Khura'in village?
You could say that, but I find my popularity to be rather bemusing.
Bemusing?
Yes, my campaign posters keep going missing as soon as I put them up. And my avid supporters and female fans are likely taking them home to hang in their bedrooms.
Okay.
Wow. I guess ignorance really is bliss.
All this only proves my fine lineage.
That does not prove anything.
Proves that you're a jack? And finally, his personal final statement. Hold it! I'm sorry, but is any of that relevant to the issue of the relic's rightful owner?
Have you never heard of Kingcraft?
Kingcraft?
It's the art of ruling as a king. My father drilled into my head from a young age. And one of his precepts states, ruin awaits a ruler who responds to every single issue posed by the masses.
Well, that answered my question about what he meant by king of his nation. Progress.
Apollo, who is this Ami Faye anyway?
I believe she was the founder of the Khura'in channeling technique.
The plaintiff claims he had the crystal made for his ancestor. That would mean it was made in Japan, right?
Yes, I suppose it would. Okay, so something... That is the one thing that seemed off.
Yeah.
She made it. So, okay, let's hear about this.
Where?
I don't know. I'm gonna keep looking around and see in my evidence.
As thanks, Ami Faye gave the crystal she had made especially as a gift to him. Okay, that's the place, but...
What do we...
present?
Yeah.
Do we present the research notes?
I really don't know.
Because this is the Mitama motif from Khura'in's founding period. But I feel like that's later.
I mean, but if we claim it's the Founder's Orb, it says right here it's Khura'in's national treasure.
Right.
So it's not Japanese, it's going to be Khura'inese. So, I don't know, do we present the Founder's Orb in this statement, or does that make any sense?
Well, does it say it was made in Japan here?
Not that I can tell. It doesn't mention anything in Japan. All I know is, like, under the Founder's Orb, it says that it's Khura'in's national treasure. And notes contain about the Founder's Orb a Matama relief motif from Khura'in founding period. What do we present? The research notes or the orb itself?
Maybe either or.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Founder's Orb.
For the third statement?
Yeah, no, the fourth one.
The fourth, sorry.
Yep. Objection! That's not it.
It's not the orb?
Not the orb. I kind of figured, too, because it's like... Why? Yeah. Something about presenting the orb when it says that the orb was made for them, so... I apologize I skipped all that, guys. I'm just kind of thinking here.
I'm gonna try the research notes.
Okay.
I want to have 5 things, dang it.
Now it's too late for me.
I almost presented the wrong thing. Okay, hold on, let me see. Oh, yeah, it is the research notes.
Dang it. Okay.
That's right!
Good job, Skinny. Yeah.
You got everything else, so be quiet.
Ah, fine. You say that Amife had a crystal made for your ancestor. So am I assuming that it was made in Japan?
That's right. The craftsmanship is unbeatable.
Well, that's strange. I don't see how your so-called crystal could have been made there.
What are you talking about?
It's quite obvious if you take a closer look at this. Wait.
What?
I thought it was pointing towards the top of it. I didn't, but that wasn't it, was it? Or is the thing on the bottom here?
No,
oh!
look at Mitama motif from Khura'in founding period. It's that design.
Yeah, but it was a sign on the top. But what about here?
It's at the bottom. It's like underneath the ball.
Well, okay, that I understand now. But I'm saying, like, I think that's why I got confused, because in the research notes, that was like a container or whatever. It had a motif on the top of it, you know?
Right.
That's what I got confused about.
Take that!
No, because this is because the note where it has like that pink circle on it in the notes, it says a motif from Khura'in founding period. So because I guess because yeah.
Okay, we just had to look at the motif plainly.
Yeah.
That's it, not the overall thing. Okay,
right.
That's how.
That's what I was talking about earlier.
Okay, well that makes sense. Okay. Well, take a look at this distinctive design here. According to Dr. Buff, it's a Matama motif dating back to the early days of the Kingdom of Khura'in. The Kingdom of Khura'in, And you base this on... Well, here. This piece of evidence, Your Honor. These are Doctor's research notes in the Founder's Orb. This is the box in which the orb was originally stored. It features the same pattern as the one found on the orb. They do look like the same pattern. Therefore, I assert that the disputed item must have been made in the Kingdom of Khura'in.
Oh!
Oh, he broke it!
Oh, my placard!
Objection!
Idiot. The Khura'in channeling technique originated in the Kingdom of Khura'in, and Amife is known to have traveled there to train. With that in mind, what's to say she didn't bring that pattern back with her?
Objection!
But since this is clearly a Khura'inese design, not even you can deny the possibility that it was made there in the Kingdom of Khura'in.
Objection!
Khura'in, I should say. Anything's possible to some extent. That doesn't make it true. So you can't conclude that the orb is from Khura'in based solely on that pattern.
Yes, we can. He just said it's a motif.
If it
Phoenix, come on.
If it were that simple, I could just easily say it's Japanese. Well, I have to agree with Mr. Wright. The pattern alone proves nothing. But it also means there's no basis to claim the item in dispute was made in Japan either. At this rate, we're going nowhere fast. He's right. We're just spinning our wheels here.
I wonder if we have any evidence that could break this stalemate.
Evidence that could break his stalemate? I honestly don't know. Do we?
Well, we already used the research notes.
Right.
Is it the email? I deciphered the patterns but have yet to crack the riddle.
That might be it.
Yeah.
Because like maybe then we can go further in.
Because we solved it we solved the box.
And we had the riddles used. It's a Khura'in. It's the song of ceremony.
Yeah.
A Khura'inese thing. So I think we do have evidence. The defense would like to present a piece of evidence to the court. A piece that will finally break his stalemate. Oh? Well, you sure piqued my interest. Let's see what you got. Alright. I will now prove that this is in fact the Founder's Orb. Yet someone tells me that now we're wrong.
Yeah, me too.
Oh god. Well, present the email then?
Yeah, I'll do it too.
Nope.
Shoot. That wasn't it.
And just how does that piece of evidence prove the relic is a Founder's Orb?
Ah!
It doesn't, does it? Not by any means I can fathom.
So, should we say it doesn't exist then?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, shoot. Do I have to? Oh, I have to present. Why didn't it work?
Oh, you can't go back on it?
Huh?
You can't go back on it when you say once you say it exists?
I don't know. Oh, okay. So say it does not exist?
Yeah.
I guess.
There doesn't seem to be anything we can use. At least not at this point.
Well, unless we could find something, this trial won't be going anywhere.
Oh my god. He taped it. Whew, that's much better. What's his deal? I have a suggestion. Why don't we consider this from a different angle? I'm listening. What if the Defiant Dragons really were authorized to take possession of this relic? I'm afraid I don't know where you're getting it with this, Mr. Wright. Well, consider the orb transfer agreement, which states, I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. What if, as the last part suggests, this was written under duress? That would render the agreement null and void. What are you suggesting, Mr. Wright? While you were on your little cave expedition, I was investigating Dr. Buff's accident. And there was something you overlooked, Mr. Justice. Namely, that his accident might have actually been murder.
Oh, no!
Oh, great! What? Murder? Mr. Wright, you do realize such statements are not to be made lightly. Are you suggesting that Doctor was murdered by the Defiant Dragons? Yes, but follow me on this for a second. The books that came tumbling down were from the archaeology shelf. However, among that mountain of books was a single volume of psychology. What's more, there was some blood on it. And you feel this is important because the books that came tumbling down were from the top shelf, the archaeology books. We know this because the Doctor's books were meticulously organized by subject. Archaeology took up the entire shelf, so that psychology book is completely out of place. Come to think of it, the shelves were arranged quite carefully. It's also worth noting that psychology books are only take up a tiny part of the bottom shelf. You might wonder why a book of psychology was found amid the pile of archaeology books. But I believe I can explain that a single out-of-place book was doing there. The doctor was struck from behind while selecting a psychology book from the shelf. And that's when the blood got on the book? Precisely. And to make it look like an accident, he was buried under a mountain of archaeology books.
Objection!
Wait a second! This is all just speculation, right? Or do you have proof that it was murder? Well, of course I do. Wait, you do? On a hunch, I had Detective Sky examine the doctor's head wound. She found that he'd been struck by the corner of some object or another. Wait,
Knew it.
what? A wound like that couldn't have resulted from a fall to the floor, you know. Do you understand what this means, Mr. Justice? The wound makes it crystal clear that Dr. Buff was murdered. What?
Oh, well, that was unexpected. Would have thought we'd break out of the stalemate like this. He pulled the ladder right out from under us.
Still, if he thinks that that's enough to make me back down, he's got another thing coming. Well, even if the cause of death was murder, what makes you think it was the Defiant Dragons? You should know better than to hurl baseless accusations.
Objection!
Did you forget who you're up against, Mr. Justice?
Oh!
Uh-huh! You didn't actually think I'd come to court without witnesses and evidence, did you? What are you talking about? I would like to request further testimony from the plaintiff. Specifically, I would like the court to hear how he saw one of the rebels leave the crime scene. He saw what?
Oh, great.
Phoenix, does he realize what he's doing?
He doesn't care. He just, believe your client's innocent.
Maybe this can't be a test from Phoenix. This can go one way or another, dude. Alright.
If he
Oh, wait.
murdered, that's the end of our client's right to...
Could you repeat that all over again? Sorry.
Yeah. If he can prove it was a murder, that's the end of our client's right to the orb. Did he have this set up his sleeve the whole time?
How could Mr. Wright do this to us? He was just waiting to spring this trap. This trial has taken another unexpected turn. But I must mention, Mr. Wright, that you have yet to identify the murder weapon. The object used to commit the murder was not located at the scene of the crime. The murderer likely disposed of it elsewhere. Great.
He's bringing, Edgeworth stuff.
I'm gonna take a look at this, autopsy report. So he was struck from the corner of some object. The time of death was between 10 and 11. Cerebral hemorrhaging after being struck in the back of the head with the corner of an unidentified object. Okay. Well, I never thought we'd be deliberating the issue of murder at a civil trial.
But it's a Phoenix Wright game, Judge. You should know.
That's true. All right, Mr. Optician Whimperson. Your testimony, if you please.
Prepare to be dazzled. Dazzled by charismatic oration, whatever, forged in a crucible of campaign battles. Oh my god, okay. I do love how it's still taped up, though. The Rebels...
Consistency!
Hey, the Rebels' crime. That evening, I was walking alone, lost in thought. I passed by the doctor's house, and that's when I saw Mr. Arble, oops. He was running out the front door. It was around 10 at night. Surely that must have been him fleeing the scene of the crime. A vote for me is a vote to end such violence. That is my promise to you.
So the plaintiff saw a possible suspect fleeing from the doctor's residence, And it was within the window of the estimated time of death?
Oh, God.
That's horrible. What in the world were you doing there, then? Seriously, dude, like, what the hell were you doing? It seems Mr. Arbol was loitering around about Khura'in village that day. There's evidence he was in the doctor's study as well. Isn't that right, Mr. Justice? Oh! You mean the suitcase? Exactly. He must have been in quite the rush to leave that behind. Oh, and by the way, Your Honor, Mr. Arbol just so happens to be sitting in the gallery today. Ah! See, that's him trying to escape as we speak.
Alley-oop!
Bailiff, don't let that man get away! Right, you backstabber! Why are you doing this to me? All right, the counsel/defense may question the plaintiff/witness once more. Please proceed, Mr. Justice.
Oh my god. What is happening? Phoenix, what? He better have a plan, I swear.
Do you think we should save this for next episode?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Next time, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go ahead and cross-examine his testimony here and kind of think about what the hell's going on. I mean, we can't automatically assume that Phoenix is just doing this for his job or whatever. There has to be some type of reason behind it all, and I think we'll get there.
Yay.
So, as usual, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you all next time for Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney's Spirit of Justice.
Woo!
Have a great day.
Bye.